let's go ahead and let's look at this problem. It says that Mars has a mass of about 6.57 times 10 to the 23rd kilograms, and its moon has a mass of about 9 times 10 to the 15th kilograms. If the magnitude of the gravitational force between the two bodies is 4.95 times 10 to the 15th newtons, how far apart are Mars and its moon? The value of the universal gravitational constant it gives us. So what we're doing is we're solving for distance, and our equation is force equals universal gravitational constant mass 1 mass 2 all over our distance squared. So we solve for this. The first thing we'll do, we'll switch places with these guys, and we'll get our d squared equals our universal gravitational constant m1 m2 all over force. Now we're not solving for distance squared, we're solving for distance, so we go ahead and take the square root on both sides, and we see that that gets rid of distance squared, and we're left with just distance. So we go ahead and we start plugging it up here, everything into our equation. It's going to be a lot of numbers. Now, one thing I will tell you is that a lot of people usually mess up here when they mess up on the plugging the scientific notation in their calculator. So make sure you're doing that correctly. So first we have our universal gravitational constant. When we use the number that it gives us 6.673 times 10 to the negative 11th. Okay. Now we take our first mass, which we see is, and it doesn't matter which order you put them in, but we'll just put the first one first, our 6.57 times 10 to the 23rd kilograms, and that's all. We're running out of a little bit room, but we're multiplying all of these values times our 9.0 times 10 to the 15th kilograms, and all of that is divided by our 4.95 times 10 to the 15th newtons. And we plug this into the calculator. Do it very carefully when you're plugging into the calculator, because you have a lot of scientific notation. You got the square root and everything else, so plug it in correctly. I got an answer of myself around 8,92615 1.568, and that would be in unit of meters.